Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be showing you guys 3 ways I like to change up my side braided mohawk. So if you guys are interested in seeing how I receive these styles, please stay tuned. So the first style is a mohawk. So I like to start off by fluffing out my hair and making sure that all the curls are not matted and not tangled up. So what I'm doing here is just arranging the hair the way that I want it to be, and I'm going for a centered mohawk. So I'm using my duckbill clips to secure the area that I want the hair to be. I did section the front part and I wanted a bank so that the hairstyle can be a little bit flirty. And using a headband, I'm just tying that headband around my head, removing the duckbill clips, and just securing the headband. It's basically a ponytail. I don't know how to explain it, but I did slow it down a little bit so you guys can see how I tied it. I just crisscrossed it and then flipped it right over underneath, and then I just fluffed the hair to my liking. I love big hair, so I fluffed it as much as possible. So yeah, already this hairstyle has changed. So what I'm doing is just pushing the hair to the center because I really want it to be a centered mohawk. I don't want it to be a side mohawk. You may have the option of having a side mohawk with this style, but I wanted a center mohawk, which is the reason why I'm pressing the sides together. And just fluff, fluff, fluff away until you get the desired volume that you like. So using my humongous head tie, I actually got this head tie along with a bag from Aldo Accessories, but you can also get some head ties from your local beauty supply store because that's where I normally get my head ties from. Now I am just simply folding my head tie until it can't really fold anymore. I started off by folding it into a triangle and then folding the triangle in half, and then folding whatever shape that gave me in half, and then folded it one more time, and then it couldn't really fold anymore, so that was it. So I just threw the head tie right over my head, around my head I should say, and securing it by tying it around my head. And you guys will see in a second how I tied it around my head. Just making an X and then tying that X into another twist, and then I just tied it into a knot in the back of my head. I use this head tie to act as a cute accessory, but it's also to hide the crochet knots on the side of my head. I didn't really like how it looked exposed, but if you guys like it without the head tie, you feel free not to use the head tie, but it's actually a cute accessory when you really look at it. So I chose to use it, and what I'm doing here is just spreading the head tie out, which is exactly why I folded it the way that I did, just so that I can spread it out and it can really hide the knots in the side of my head. And be mindful, guys, don't go crazy on your edges. Make sure that if it's too tight, just to loosen it up a little bit. You don't want to lose your edges doing this, because I know that putting your hair into ponytails, I've learned this primarily from my doctor, my dermatologist, to make sure that your edges are protected, which is another reason why I'm using a silk scarf. So it also protects my edges. So here it is. So I'm just fluffing it up a little bit. I love volume, so I'm just fluffing up the front and the back. And this is my little mohawk. style number 2 is a puff with a bang, and this is actually my favorite way to wear my side braided mohawk. And the same concept applies with the mohawk. You're just simply taking your headband, throwing it over your head, sectioning your bang. If you don't want to wear a bang, you can definitely just secure your bang back with the puff. And then I am using my headband as a guide, just pulling the headband up. And as I'm pulling the headband up, I'm also pushing my hair to the front so that I can get a high bun. You can choose to go as low or as high as you want, but I wanted to go a little bit high. And I am just securing the headbands, making sure that all the hairs are gathered together. And then I am crossing the headband and just throwing it right over that puff, as you guys can see. Okay, simple as 1, 2, 3. But girl, don't forget them edges. Make sure that you loosen up that puff. Don't make it as too tight that your edges go bye-bye. You don't want that. So the same concept applies with the head tie. I'm just folding it until I couldn't fold it anymore, and then I just placed it right behind my head and then tied it around my head. For this style, I chose to make a bow. I thought this was so cute. You guys can definitely tie it around the way that I did it for the mohawk. You don't necessarily have to tie it into a bow, but I thought this was so cute, so I left it the way it was. Here I'm just making sure that the knots are covered and that everything is covered into place and fluffing away, and there you have it. Okay, so the third style is just a simple puff with a hump. Now you guys remember those humps that were in a few years ago, right? Well, I'm bringing them back. So I just flipped over my bang and I used a hairpin to secure it into place, and there you have it. I'm just adjusting the head tie, making sure that the knot doesn't show, and this is it. This is the last and final look. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I had so much fun making it. I'll be leaving the side braided mohawk tutorial on the right side of the video, so make sure you check that out. And if you guys recreate this look, please let me know. I'd love to see it. Until next time, bye guys.